microphone's still fucked. And we're live. Dude, my throat had better be better by the time I'm like leaving for Asia. Or I will throw a fit. A fit. Oh, I full screened. I didn't mean to do that. Shrink this. Life is so much easier with 2 monitors. Which, to be clear, I'm not using right now. So, life is hard. Life is pain. Oh my god. I identify as sick. I feel like I need to make my chat bigger so I can see it. Since I do not have my glasses on. I am blind. Cool. We're Gucci. We're making salmon with mango salsa. So, lock in. I get shit every time I don't put my hair up, so I guess let's do that. I look so dumb with my hair up. I look bald like an egg, bro. Whatever. Alright. We have 2 cloves of garlic. We're just crushing them. I just have to take their little coats off. Ladies, may I take your jackets? I love watching those garlic peeling videos. No one's gonna know what I'm talking about. On TikTok, they have these garlic peeling videos where this girl has like a pair of like garlic pliers. She has like garlic tools. And she takes the casing, skin, whatever the fuck, off of the garlic. Oh, so good to watch. So satisfying. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Whatever. I would kill to not sound like this anymore. I don't even know who that is. Who is that? I just realized I don't have to have headphones in. I'm like, it's so quiet. Why do I have headphones in? I'm not playing Wild Rift today. We got Diamond yesterday, and now we can just quit forever. No need to continue playing. I'm retired. I'm a retired Wild Rift pro. Alright. We're making a marinade for the salmon, putting it in here. Oh, that didn't really crush. That did. How crushed is enough a crush, you know? You know those like meme Valentines that you see on TikTok? Someone should make one that's like crushed garlic and it's like, I have a crush on you. That's so dumb. Okay, garlic is in. I'm gonna zest a lime. I hate zesting limes. This is not a good lime zester. Oh, dude, the skin does not want to come off of this lime. It's gonna die on its lime. This doesn't really smell very right. But it's squishy. Oh my god, this is so much easier when you have proper tools. I'm making a mess. Excellent. Wonderful. Well, maybe I just go this way. No, that didn't make a difference. Oh my god. Dude, fuck anyone that makes this look easy. Is that like not what this is for? This like one tool doesn't do its job well at all. Dude, I'm suffering. Jesus Christ. I feel like it's the lime. This is usually so much easier. Wait, I'm gonna try my other lime. Oh, this one feels less right. This will be more of a problem. No, wait. It's actually kind of easier. What are the odds? It's really not that much easier. I don't know what I'm talking about. This sucks. Surely that's enough, right? Huh? So usually I say don't measure stuff. Today you'll see me measure stuff. Well, I don't say don't measure stuff. I say measuring's for pussies. But today we're gonna measure because we're using chili flakes and stuff, and I don't want to kill my husband who hates the spicy food. Quick candy break. I earned it. Alright. It's probably good enough. 2 limes. Okay. Calls for a teaspoon of chili flakes, but I think I'm gonna use a little less. Otherwise it'll be pretty spicy. Yeah. I think that's good. I used like half a teaspoon. And now 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I sound like I've been smoking my whole life. I haven't. This cute little bottle of soy sauce. Even cuter. Wait. It's so tiny. Look at the tiny little bottle of soy sauce. The sushi restaurant gave us this, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it in my purse. I want like a little bottle of hot sauce and a little bottle of soy sauce. That's so cute. For when you're out in public at a restaurant, your food's bland. Hi, Harmony. How's it going? How you doing? Girlfriend, can you hear that I'm in agony? Can you hear that I'm still fucked? And, ooh, a tablespoon of brown sugar. We'll whip this out. How's it going, girlfriend? Girlfriend? Stop for another candy. I keep earning candies. The council said I earned a candy. Who am I to argue? I didn't say it. The council said it. Tablespoon of brown sugar. In. Okay. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I don't have paprika. I do need paprika, but I don't have any, so. Oh! Okay, Europe. We get it. I understand why, like, drink bottles can't have the caps come off. Tell me why I can't have it come off of, like, my cooking bottles. Really, truly. Cut me some slack. 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. Wonderful. You sound amazing, but also not like you're having a good time. No, I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. I'm sick, but I'll tell you what, that's not going to infringe on my good time. I got a Pepsi and I've got Monster locked and loaded, ready to go. I found candy in my cupboard. Life is good. Life is good. Life couldn't be better. We're Diamond and Wild Rift and I get to stop playing. I fucking hate that game. Half a teaspoon of salt. So Harmony, I'm making a marinade right now for our salmon. And then we're going to throw the salmon in it. And then we're going to make the salsa and the rice. I added my chili flakes, right? ADHD? No, I did. All right, and a lime. I have this little fancy little doodah, and it just whoop, and it juices. Oh, that's not a very ripe lime, and it juiced the lime. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Excellent. I don't want to bump the mic. I think it might be too close to me. Good. Ooh, gotta put some elbow into this one. She is not ripe. Ooh, here she goes. I'm also very sleep deprived, for what it's worth. I ended stream last night, and then I proceeded to go clean my house. So, I think I went to sleep at like 6:30 a.m. and then I got up at like 2 p.m. So I guess not that sleep deprived, but it feels like I'm sleep deprived. Excellent. I think our marinade is ready. Oh no, wait, I need chili powder in it. Brilliant. Ooh, this one's juicy. That's probably good enough. Get rid of those fuckers. And this is gonna go over here for now. Until I need that again, because I will need it again. And then I'm supposed to do like a teaspoon of chili powder. But, I'm also supposed to use like a teaspoon of paprika, and I don't have paprika, so I might just do a little more than a teaspoon of chili powder, even though those are like not the same thing. I'll do, that's a little more than 1 teaspoon. Good enough. Good enough. Sweet. And now we mix it. With the teeny tiny spoon. Harmony, this is the spoon you said wasn't very teeny tiny. How is this not teeny tiny? This is the teeny tiniest of spoon. I won't choke this time. I couldn't even... A very teeny tiny spoon. Dude, she's dainty. I've made a mess. What else is new? Hi, Carrot. It's like we're on a face call. The vibes are good. This is the FaceTime call with your best friend. Except, like, this is a little less weird than my FaceTimes with my friends, because we're a weird bunch. Okay, I'm weird, but... Ooh, that might be a little bit too much chili powder. Ooh, I usually mince the garlic, but today I just decided to crush it, and we'll see how that goes. And now we have to put it over our salmon. We're making a small baby batch today. Here's what we have. Woo! We need the Bella Hadid of a spoon. Where, truly, where is her waist? I can't find it. Where is it? Where'd she go? Oh, she turned to the side. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Oh, where'd she go? This is the Bella Hadid. She snatched. That's so dumb. Okay, so. I need a bowl. I need a bowl. I need a bowl. I'm overstimulated. Okay. Let's put our salmon in this fucker. How come some salmon is like built like this? Like she kind of built like a snake. A snaky snake. Usually I would cut that in half, but CBA. And like some are built like a chicken cutlet. Look at that. Why we get snaky and chicken cutlet? I don't understand. I hate touching it with my hands. Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh, I made a bigger mess. Fuck me, dude. Just once. Salmonella away. Under my salmonella, Ella, under my salmonella, Ella, Okay. Oh, some big salmon with fat salmon. No. You get yourself some cooking gloves, and you see I should, but I would have to wash the cooking gloves constantly, and then I don't like the consistency of wet gloves. That also upsets me. The autism is strong in this one. We're gonna need this measuring cup again. When we juice our next lime up. So she's going back over here. We'll just be using her to juice a lime. Then I have no solution. We gotta deal with it. We persevere. I tell you one thing, we persevere. Here, there we go. Cool. I needed that. That's fine. I wanted a bigger spoon anyway. I just kind of gotta coat the salmon in this nonsense. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest, gang. I hate fish. I'm not a fish girl. I like this. This is the only way that I like salmon. Is this recipe. In my adult life, I have made a point to find a way to eat everything that I don't like. You know, like there's got to be a way to prepare everything that I don't like in a way that I do like. Like the zucchini and the ratatouille and the eggplant, you know? There's a way to enjoy everything. And this is my way to enjoy salsa. But even sometimes when I make this recipe, I take a bite into it and I'm like, texture. I don't like the texture of fish. I don't like the taste of fish. I don't like the texture of fish. I don't like any of it. I'm not really selling you guys on this recipe, am I? It's good, I promise. All right, and we'll just put that in the fridge for now. There's no room in the fridge. We'll just like put that over here. This is fine. It's all fine. We're fine. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Okay. Let's cut our vegetables for our mango salsa, the exciting part. Have you found a ripe mango? I have. Mario's went and found one. Pepsi should sponsor me. Monster too. I got a Monsty locked and loaded. Oh. I was a picky eater as a child. I wouldn't touch fish as a child. My mom, and okay, so I think part of the reason I hate fish so adamantly is my mom used to trick me into eating fish. She would tell me it was chicken. She would take white fish and tell me it was chicken. And she used to tell me fish sticks were chicken fingers. And so for a long time, I didn't like chicken fingers either because I was like, these are fucking disgusting. Why would I want chicken fingers? Because she was feeding me fish sticks and I just genuinely didn't like fish sticks. It's all the childhood trauma. So real. I feel like I was a picky eater. My sister's the biggest picky eater. I was like a picky eater, but not that bad. It was just fish. Like I won't eat seafood. That was the only thing I wouldn't. Oh, and I didn't like salad dressing. I fuck with salad dressing heavy now. I love a good Caesar salad. But when I was a kid, I didn't like that. What else? I didn't like eggplant and zucchini. I still don't like those. I didn't like squash. I like spaghetti squash now. I still don't like acorn squashes. That's about it. I didn't like boiled eggs as a kid. Now I like boiled eggs. I tolerate boiled eggs. I think that's it. I think that's all I didn't like. I liked almost everything, really. Even as a kid, I really liked spicy food, too. I know a lot of kids don't really like spicy because no tolerance yet. I fucked with spicy food as a kid. My mom was briefly married to a chef. And I know what you're thinking. Wow, Caitlin must have eaten good as a kid. That dude made the most disgusting fucking food. Dude, leave it to the chefs to make the most inedible food. They be reinventing the wheel on chicken strips. Like, stop it. Stop it. I don't want a fish served to me with its eyeballs in as a child, you know? Like, what the fuck, man? Feed me my chicken tendies. I was making peanut soup. I'm like, I'm 7. I'm not eating this. I really want to juice the fuck out of this lime. This is for the salsa. Golden. Now we need a bowl. We need a bowl. This one's a little big, but that's fine. Deviled eggs, I've never tried them. I don't suspect I would like them. I don't like cold boiled eggs. They have to be like in ramen for me to like boiled eggs. I'm telling you, everyone used to tell me I was the pickiest eater as a kid. My sister won't eat a vegetable unless it's a cucumber. That's the only vegetable she'll eat. She won't even eat fruit. She won't eat eggs. She won't eat meat. She lives off of like pizza, chicken fingers and french fries, and cucumber. And what makes me the craziest is I had to sit at the dinner table for hours as a child. I had to sit, if I didn't eat my fucking dinner, I had to sit there for like until bedtime. I would have to sit at the table unless I finished my food, right? And there was no like negotiating, like I'll eat half and then I get to throw out half. No, you sit at the dinner table until you're finished. God bless the day we got a cat and I started feeding my cat my food. It was so bad. I didn't want to eat my food once and my mom left. And we didn't have like a garburator in this sink. I started shoving my food down the kitchen drain. And it clogged the drain and my mom had to call a plumber. And I'm like, that's what you get, bitch. That's what you get for making me eat food I don't want to eat. That's what you fucking get, huh? And my sister doesn't have to eat. My mom's like, well, we don't want to give her issues later with food. Are you serious? I'm like, she just gets to get up and eat. We're all eating dinner. My mom's like, well, she doesn't want to eat. That's fine. She gets up and leaves. There's candy in her room. She goes and eats the candy in her room. I'm like, oh, really? That is fascinating. Good parenting. Wonderful. Where was this 20 years ago? One second. This stream is just me talking about my childhood trauma. Hurts my hands by watching who squeeze. Those were not very ripe limes. I've seen people trying to say you can eat raw chicken in Japan, never mind raw eggs. Ew. I'm not trying that. Listen, I'll try anything once, I'm not trying raw chicken. Gang, it's just not happening. I'm all done. I downed this whole bag. Family size my ass. Raw chicken's where I draw the line too. I feel like it has to be. Otherwise you just die, you know? If you don't listen, if you don't have boundaries, you just die. That's how it works. My sister must have given a challenge to my mom. My sister gives a challenge to me. My brother and sister came and stayed at my house for like when I was in Canada. They stayed at my house for a week. And now I'm responsible for cooking them food. And I went grocery shopping. I was like, will you eat this? She goes, maybe. I buy it. It's like asparagus. I take it home. She won't fucking eat it. And I'm like, no, like try one. You have to try at least one. You have to try it. You can't just say no. You have to try it. Try a bite. Eat one piece. You don't have to eat all of it. Eat one piece. She goes, okay. It takes her 30 minutes to eat one piece of asparagus. She's sitting there going, picks her nose for a few minutes. I'm like, I can't breathe. I need you to eat. We have to go. We have like plans after this. I need you to put the fucking piece of asparagus in your mouth. And you're like, is it a big piece of asparagus? No, it was one of those really super skinny pieces of asparagus. It couldn't have gone down easier. She could have swallowed the whole thing whole. Insane. Where did the man go? Where did the man go? Mango away. Not you being the best at acting, where's the Oscar? I can just impersonate my siblings and that's it. I feel like that's peak older sibling behavior, is being able to mock your younger siblings. She's never beating the eating disorder allegations. Dude, I don't know what her problem is. And here's the weirdest part. I'm like, you can't be a picky eater. She eats vinegar on everything. Everything. She loves white vinegar. On everything. And you're like, no, Caitlin, there's a line. Like, don't be dramatic. There's no line. She'll eat it on muffins. She'll eat it on her cereal. I'm not kidding. She'll put white vinegar on her breakfast cereal. If you let her, she will. She'll put it on her muffins. I let her once. I'm in disbelief. How are you a picky eater? That's disgusting. You're making like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And she's like, I love vinegar. I'm like, no, you don't. You're being quirky. Eat the fucking asparagus. I know. Listen, if you can put vinegar on everything, you can eat asparagus. I believe in you. I believe in you, small child. You can do it. You have it in you. She's committing war crimes. She is committing war crimes. Crimes against food. And I don't like vinegar. I hate vinegar. That's one of those things I don't like. So I don't get it. don't get it. How old is she? Okay, based off of everything I've said, guess. Guess her age. She sounds a lot younger than she is. She presents much younger than she actually is because she has a speech impediment and she's small. She's tiny, tiny, tiny for her age. Like, that kid's a fucking midget. Such a cute one, though. 26. Ladies, she's 9. She's 9. I'm not feeding a 26-year-old picky eater nor a 14-year-old picky eater. They can feed them fucking selves. Dude, if I have to cook for you and, like, you won't eat the food at 26, you're not invited over anymore. That's it. You're not invited over. Simple as that. Congrats, now you get to cook everything. I unfortunately do have to cook for the 9-year-old. My brother's like a garbage disposal. He'll eat everything. He's 11. He's almost 12. And my sister's almost 10. I've always been bad at guessing. I got it. Oof. Thought your brother was the youngest? No, he's the middle child. And he acts like it. I feel like we fit the sibling tropes so perfectly. I'm the failed science experiment eldest daughter. My little brother is like peak shenanigans. He's always up to shenanigans. Like, he lives underneath my mom's skin. Like, there's no one in this world. I thought I was good at rage baiting my mother. No. He's mastered it. He gets himself in trouble. Like, he's mastered it. He's so good at it. He can just look at her the wrong way and she's already screaming. Like, he's so peak at rage baiting. He's so good at it. It's actually impressive. I'm amazed. Every time I see it, I'm like, wow, what a fucking skill. You're using your skills for evil. She was not that close. Explains why your mom sides with them. My sister's like a peak little sibling as well. Gets away with everything. She's a little princess. The problem is she's so fucking cute. Like, it's unbelievable. She's so disgustingly cute. I taught her how to do a British accent, and I'll remind you, she has a speech impediment. She can't say her R's, and she can't really say her S's. So when she says Mario, she goes, Mario. And so naturally, British people have a hard time with their R's. British people aren't going to like that. But they say they're going in the car, you know? They speak without the R's. And so she loves it. She's mastered it immediately. She mastered the posh British accent. But when I was teaching her how to do it, I went, oh, lovely, pip, pip, cheerio, darling, we're gonna go for tea later. And I was doing this with the hand and the shoulders while I was doing it, just to, like, make her giggle. And she thought that was part of the accent, so now she does it every time she talks with a British accent. She goes, marvelous, we're going for tea later, darling. And she does this with her hand all the time. I'm like, stop, you're so cute, I can't breathe. You're so cute. Oh, I miss my siblings, they're adorable. They're precious. Okay, that's probably enough bell pepper. And fuck it. We'll just finish up what we have. A bottle of water. Yeah, water was the first thing she learned. She went, water. She nailed the British accent. Alright. Just gonna go over here until I'm ready to put it away. Oh guys, my tummy's still hurting. I'm just a girl with tummy issues. What can I say? I'm just a girl with tummy issues. think I'll do the avocado first. The cutting. I want to do the onion last. I just can't explain it. Onion has to be cut last. My reasoning won't make sense. No one bullies her. She's so cute. She's so, oh my god. I've never met a kid with more self-confidence in my life. My little brother was actually getting bullied for a little while. And she was like, she's so cute. Why don't you go pick on someone your own size? Huh? Are you just insecure? Are you insecure? Is that why you have to bully? Really? You're just insecure? Sorry, you were just insecure? Well, that's not very nice. It's not very nice. You look like you're sad. So, I'm gonna tell my mom, and she's gonna tell your mom. She doesn't give a fuck. I have a mini-me. It's actually brutal. Sometimes when I talk to her, I'm like, oh, she's picking up too much from me. And I swear so much. It's so bad. Dude, since I was a little kid, I've just had this compulsion for swearing. The fuck word calls to me. I need to say fuck. It calls to me. It speaks to me. I need to say it. It's my favorite word. Also the C word that Australians like. I picked that one up pretty young too. And my little sister used to be like, that's a bad word. You can't say that. You can't say that bad word. That's a bad word. I'm gonna tell mom. And I was like, you go fucking ahead and tell mom. And she would go, Mom, Taitlin's swearing. Taitlin's swearing. And my mom's like, nothing I can do about it. I can't ground her. She's like in her 20s. So now she thinks she doesn't have consequences either. She's like, well, if Caitlin can swear. Circa just me being a bad influence on my siblings. She's so cute though. Can't breathe. I miss her. And she's so sweet. She's just a sweetie pie. She has so much empathy. The worse than that though, my little brother is like he's older and we actually live together. I've never lived with my sister. She was born after I'd already moved out. My little brother did have time to live with me for a little bit before I moved out. He has picked up on my sense of humor. He has a really dry, sarcastic sense of humor. And it's where he got really good at rage baiting our mother from. He's picked up on my personality way too much. Like, he's actually a mini-me. It's insane. Like, that one is... unfortunately, I feel guilty that one ended up a mini-me. He even plays Wild Rift. Mainly because we lived like 3 hours away from each other and he wanted to be able to play games with me. And he doesn't have a PlayStation Live subscription, so we couldn't play PlayStation games. So he started playing Wild Rift, but he didn't pick up on it. He couldn't understand Wild Rift yet. He's still a little too young for it. He was just kind of walking under turret and dying over and over again. He also kept calling me to tell me he got new skins, and I was like, how the fuck are you getting all these new skins? He'd call me like 4 times a day to tell me he got new skins, and I'm like, how the fuck are you getting all of these skins? New champions. He was getting new champions, not new skins. He was thinking it was like Fortnite. Caitlin's swelling. Dude, fuck. Fuck goes with everything. Everything. There's no situation where fuck isn't appropriate. I'm just gonna... Listen. I'm tired of standing. I don't want to stand anymore. I want to sit. Hey guys. Hope it's okay if I come sit with you guys. Is that alright with everyone? Everyone's okay if I come sit with you guys? Can I come sit? She gives me kiddo. Dude, no. She's not. Trust me. For as much as I love my brother and sister, I love them because I don't have to raise them and I get to send them home when they're bad. I get to just leave when they annoy me. My little brother is not also just good at rage baiting my mother. He is, unfortunately, because I am also a clone of my mother, good at rage baiting me. I gave him the keys, man. I gave him the fucking keys to the city. I got one for each of you. Behave yourselves. Fuck genuinely goes with everything, though. Fuck. You know, like, there's not a mood that doesn't call for fuck. Even horny calls for fuck. We gonna fuck, you know? Like, everything calls for fuck. Happy, sad, angry, having the best time of your life. It's hilarious. You're horny. It all calls for it. Someone died. Fuck. You're at a funeral. Fuck. You're at a wedding. Fuck yeah. You know, it's the most versatile word on earth. Why is your Twitch not at Caitlin? I'd have to explain to my sister later that I was bullying her. I do like it though. It works though. Kate wins. Wait, should I change this? I just went with my middle name. Should I be changing this to Caitlin? That has to be taken, by the way. I wanted something that I could get across all of platforms. It was so hard to get a username that worked. I don't like having Kaitie. I do, like, when I spell my name as Katie, I usually do Katie. But everything is taken. I wanted something that was available on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. This was the only one. The good usernames are taken because when people fucking drop dead or lose their passwords and like don't have access to their old accounts, the accounts stay up forever. I hate when someone has a really good username and then you go look at the account to see who took the username and it's someone with one post from 2013 and they haven't been on the account since. I have to sneeze. No. No. Absolutely not. Sneezes are not real. You don't need to sneeze. A sneeze isn't a real thing. No. I don't have to sneeze anymore. You're about to go on stage as Taylor Swift's dancer. Fuck it up. My fuck is O. Carrot. That's so pure. What I wouldn't give to swear less. You used to hoard usernames on Twitter? Fuck you. You're the problem. See, you want to cuss someone out? Fuck. You're the problem, ho. We're sitting here like, why are all the good usernames taken? And Harmony has all of them, but she's lost the passwords to all of them too. She's the problem. I'm making these ones really thin for some reason compared to the other mango or the other avocado. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. You think she remembers all of those usernames? Harmony's the imposter. She's the imposter. Ooh. Excuse me while I just squeeze these out and cut them in half. You guys, I started watching a new show on Netflix. To get me excited to go to Korea. Not that I need help getting excited for that. I'm excited. But it's not a K-drama. So I am watching a K-drama, but it's one I watch an episode whenever I feel like it. And it's called Extraordinary Attorney Woo, and it's just about like the world's most giga autistic attorney, and she's so sweet. But the one I just started watching today is EXO Kitty. It's okay. It's got an interesting... I've watched like the first 4 episodes. They're interesting. I find the older I get, the less I'm able to watch like high school romances and stuff because I'm like, oh my god. I can't with the drama. Okay. You cannot pay me to remember them. See? Harmony's the problem. It's her. Singles Inferno is on my to-watch list. I do want to watch it. One of my friends was telling me about it. I've seen clips of it on TikTok, right? Like, I've been keeping up with the drama. I've kept up with the lore, but on TikTok. So I don't actually really know what's going on, you know? Okay, so now that I've cut in this avocado, I'm going to be honest, we need more bell pepper. We have a bad avocado to bell pepper ratio going on. It's killing the vibes. The vibes are off. Have you guys watched Singles Inferno? Is it good? Is it worth watching? Pardon me while I lock in so I don't cut my fingers off. Good if you want some reality TV to binge. I was binging Love is Blind for a long time. That one's actually really funny. I don't consider these real people. Is that rude? Like, these are not real humans. I don't know. These are fucking NPCs. Real people don't behave this way. Cutting is a lot harder when you're not standing and you're instead sitting how I'm sitting. I'm kind of struggling right now. My range of motion isn't very good. Usually I put tomatoes in my mango salsa, but I don't have tomatoes. So, no tomatoes in this mango salsa. A sip of Pepsi could fix me. I'm out of Pepsi. It's time for a monster. Wait. Oh, I'm fucking that water up. All right. Using your kitchen to the max, sitting on the counter. Exactly. Use your kitchen as a place to cook, a place to sit, a place to relax, a chair. All right. I believe this has fixed our bell pepper to avocado ratio. Now for the mango. Nope, just kidding. Now for the onion. Otherwise it's going to be hard to cut the onion on here because it's going to be all juicy. Ugh. I need to sharpen my knives. You guys, I haven't booked any of our activities for Japan or Korea. I'm kind of concerned that it's becoming a problem. We just have Thailand done. And Thailand wasn't even one I really think we had to pre-book things for. Japan, you apparently definitely do. Korea, I don't know. Korea seems a little less touristy than Japan. But maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna pull this down here. What am I doing? What am I doing, gang? I know we leave in like 3 days. K-Chain, yo, what's up, man? What's up? We live in like 3 days. And I think you have to book like a lot of stuff for Japan like 2 months in advance, sometimes like 3 months in advance. And we're gonna be there in like 2 weeks. So, don't know. I'm not even packed, dude. I haven't even finished packing my outfits. I don't know what to pack yet. And I'm usually like very, very prepared, so I don't know what my problem is this time. Like I'm several months in advance usually. And I planned everything I wanted us to do and all the places I wanted us to go. I just haven't booked the things yet. And Marius doesn't want to book them. He wants me to book them. So he is apparently done booking things after booking the hotels. But I CBA. Alright. So I'm doing a cup very nicely. Korean gaming cafe? There's a few of them, isn't there? Is there a specific one that you're talking about? You can eat while playing computers, it's insane. Girlfriend, I can do that in Greece. There's a gaming cafe near us. They have like, you can eat like chicken fingers or like pizza or burgers. I always just get a Red Bull. We haven't gone there since I got a computer though. Oh, this is making my eyes water. This onion's not very good. Oh, it's making my eyes water. Ooh, take a lap, take a lap, take a lap, take a lap, take a lap. Walk it off, walk it off, walk it like a duck it, bitch, I'll walk it like a duck it, walk it off, walk it off. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We are not going to be defeated by a mere onion, let me tell you. This onion's my bitch. Whoa. Cut. Cut. I will not be watered down by a mere onion. Such a weak, lowly foe will not get the best of me. I think that's probably enough onion. I don't think I want more than that in here. That might honestly be too much onion. I love the way salsa looks. It's delightful. Okay. We're gonna hold off on adding the rest of this. I'm gonna throw it in a container for right this second. I'll do it in 24 hours. There's one of those in Mexico. I want to do one of those hanbok, like, so you get into some of the the palaces for cheaper if you show up in hanbok. And is hanbok the boy one? I should really look into it more. There's like, I think, no, it's for both. I'm trying to remember what I've seen. The only issue with that is they don't have my size apparently. It's very hard to find ones for people of my height and stature. I'm a very tall lady. And those are not made with people well above the Korean population in mind. I saw a girl who is 175, which is me, say she did find one. It was a little small on her. She did find it. I always cut these up in case they end up in the ocean, so that I know a little fishy isn't getting stuck in it. Rather than just not use it, I'm like, I'll just make it easier for the fishy to get out of it. What's going on in the salsa? Oh! My eyes, it burns. Jesus. I need to put things away as I go. I hate a crowded counter. It drives me nuts. I feel like I should do the cilantro first before the mango because it's going to make a big mess. It's very ripe. Okay. That's got to be like roughly 2 tablespoons. Yeah, good enough. I'm so fascinated by the thought of Marios in Japan and Korea. 6'5" dude just walking around. He's not gonna fit anywhere. Where are we gonna put him? One thing that I think I'm the only one that thought of this is the beds are probably a little smaller. We have an extra long bed. So his feetsies don't hang off the edge. So I have a feeling he'll be a bit longer than the beds. I really need to sharpen my knives. These are not working for me. There's our cilantro. Cilantro go in. Cool. I'm just gonna wipe this down. It's gonna be a little messy. And now for the mango. You think they'll ask for photos? Not for me. I'm not like, they get so many tourists, right? And I'm not above like, I'm not, well, okay, so I'm above average height for like women virtually everywhere in the world. But like, I feel like it's not uncommon to be 175 centimeters or 5'9". I feel like that's not like, it's not like an unseen thing. Like, tons of girls are like 5'9", 5'10". I think Harmony's supposed to be like 5'10", aren't you, Harmony? This is a big mango. This is a beautiful mango. I love mangoes. I'm walking in so I don't cut my hand. It is so juicy, it's dripping down my hand. This is one of the biggest mangoes I've ever seen. $5.10, yeah. Mango's the star of the show. Really? Oh, 5'6" is not that short. You are literally, I think, the average height for women pretty much across the West. This doesn't need to be beautiful, just edible. Usually I would just start chewing on this, but I'm on stream so I can't just start chewing on it. You guys will look at me weird. You'll think less of me. so slippery. It's so juicy. Okay. Chew off camera. Be right back for unrelated reasons. I'm just kidding. I am eating it. And just so we're clear, I don't want to lie to you guys. There's just no nice way to eat this. But it tastes nice. Yum. Oh my god, it's fishy. We still need more mango. A hamster in the wild. Excuse me, I just need to go run on my hamster wheel. In the wild. BRB. I have running to do. I think we need a lot more mango than that. Let me see. You just don't know until you give it a mix and find out. Ooh, it's so pretty! Oh my goodness. Y'all. I love all the colors. How will you cook the salmon? We're doing salmon en papillote. Which reminds me, I should preheat the oven. 1, 2, 3. Which is where you put it inside a parchment and bake it. I think it makes it nice and juicy. And it traps all the marinade. Technically you can grill it, but me, nope. All right, this is I think like the bigger half of the mango. Oh, it's a little tougher. Okay. It's so juicy, look at this. I think I'm just gonna do half of this one. And then I'll cut the other half into like bigger chunks. I've just got a wedge. It was really good. Mango is one of my favorite fruits. It's so delicious. Okay. Let's get this bitch in here. Whoop. Okay. I think that's probably the correct amount of mango. I don't want to waste though, so in it goes. Y'all, we had hail in Greece today. It was hailing like a lot and like big chunks of hail. The whole street was white. It looked like it had snowed. And it came with a really big thunderstorm, and it scared the life out of my cat. She was running around the house terrified. I had to like pin her down to keep her from hurting herself. So I like grabbed her and I like put her on top of me on the couch, and I put a blanket over top of us. She hears me talking shit about her. Hi. How's it going? How's it going? You wanna come say hi? Cat. Say hi. Now leave before you get cat hair in the food. She did get cat hair on my face. I feel it stuck to my lip. All right. Let's mix this and see what we got. It's a lot of mango. It's more mango than I usually put in these. Whatever, I'm not mad at it. I like mango. I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna add some garlic. I'm gonna cut up some garlic. I think just 1 clove. Yeah, I think 1 clove. Her hand on my shoulder. She's holding on tight. The focus and execution. Oh, I wish there was an update with the street cat. I've been way too sick this week to leave my house. So I haven't really left my house all week, but we went back and we asked the guy who feeds a lot of the local stray cats, and he's known her since she was a baby, apparently. We showed him a picture of her and he goes, "That's Beba." So we've been going back to him for updates to see if he's seen her around either, because she's never there when we go. And he said he went and looked around and he couldn't find her, but he said there were 2 Polish guys that would come and they would fish and they would feed her, and he hasn't seen them in a while either, and he's wondering if they took her, and I'm like, oh, they fucking better not have. Because she's been gone for a while. So, I'm really not sure, but I wish I knew. I wish I knew more than I do. I miss her very much. I'm so sad too because we're leaving and I'm like, I'll have no way to like know if she comes back or check on her. That makes sense, Carrot. That does make sense. I usually really like the rain. I have mango in my teeth. Ooh, it's sticky and stuck to my fingers. Okay. Let's cut this bitch in half. I mince my garlic the same way I mince onions. Perfect. One more half, and I think that's good. Oops. What else am I missing? There's mango in my teeth. Just the lime juice. Oops, this one didn't want to cut. Anyway, so this EXO Kitty show that I started watching, there's like tropes that drive me nuts in like romantic fiction. And God, the reason that I'm like, I find like high school romances so fucking cringy now is, and don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna watch this. I still am enjoying it. They have all the tropes that I hate, like the miscommunication, the misunderstanding, the fake relationship. I hate these. But the fake relationship, I don't mind fake relationship. When it leads to like relationship, it's fake relationship, misunderstanding, love triangle. Do you understand like the dynamic where like girl and guy who are in love can't be together because guy's in fake relationship with another girl? Oh, I hate it. It drives me nuts. These are not good tropes. They're just frustrating. And high schoolers are like this. This is why I'm like, I can't handle high schoolers. You know what I don't understand? I don't understand pedophiles dating high schoolers. Do you not find them frustrating? I'm sorry. Like, not only do you have nothing in common with them, right? Besides the fact that you both usually like high schoolers. Do you not find them fucking annoying? Like, you want to date a teenager? I don't even want to talk to teenagers, much less date teenagers. Jesus, man. Like, yes, weird to be attracted to minors, but also, how do you have it in you to want to talk to them? Every time I talk to a teenager, I leave feeling exhausted. I'm like, this was the dumbest interaction I've had in ages. You're so mature for your age. No, she's not. No, she's not. She's as dramatic and annoying as the rest of them. Which, like, as she should be. It's part of being in high school, you know? Teenagers are annoying. It's just, it's part of being a teenager. They're dramatic. They're full of hormones and emotions. Why would you sign up to be around that? This has to be one of the weirdest offenses against, like, why pedophilia is bad. Lime juice. I'm gonna throw in just like a crack of salt. I think I'll do just like a sprinkle of chili flakes. And I think that's it. Let's mix it. It'd be weird if you had raw salmon in your teeth, no worries. You do get secondhand embarrassment from watching high school dramas. I'm like, I can't handle this, dude. I get this same feeling when I watch like a lot of like reality TV, like the secondhand embarrassment from like the way they act. I'm like, ooh. Which is why I just have to tell myself that they're NPCs. Like I can't handle thinking that these are real people. It like gives me the ick. Like, some of the men on Love is Boring having egos when they see the girls. They're like, well, she's just not as hot as I'd pictured. I'm like, you're balding. You're fat and you're balding. And you had to go on a show where women couldn't see you to find love because women find you horrendously unattractive. What do you mean? Where did this ego come from? Wow. Okay, so the chili flakes might have made it like a little spicy. But that's okay. Aside from that, it's perfect. It is perfect. Let's make our rice. They're not lonely enough. Say it. Ooh, I love when the kitchen slowly starts to become cleaner as I finish cooking. Ooh. It's like a reward for cooking. If I talk to someone younger from me, I see them as a brother or sister, like, how do you look at them more attractive when they're younger? Insane to me. And it's so funny to me when I hear the excuse, you know, like she was hitting on me, she was flirting with me. And you flirted back. Do you know how many times I've had minors hit on me and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. You're so cute. What a precious little angel. I could just eat you up. Go home to your mother. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. Like, absolutely get away from me. You're so cute. You're like a little brother to me. Like, leave. Like, how are you seeing this and being like, she hit on me, ooh. And you didn't think that's adorable. It's like when like a 6-year-old like compliments you. You're like, that's adorable. You're so cute. And then you leave. You don't engage. You're not like, and I think you're very attractive too. Unsettling. Being nice isn't flirty, exactly. Even if they are hitting on you, I don't give a fuck. Like, I knew lots of teenage girls that were hitting on, like, our teenagers and stuff. Or on our teachers, sorry, in school. The teachers don't hit on them back. You can just be like, that's nice, and you redirect the conversation. Unless you're weird, you're a freak. You're looking for an excuse. I know what you are. Spicy is good for you. It'll make your nose runny and get the sickness out. Good, good, good. I need this. Dude, I put in like 2 chili flakes. I don't know what happened. She looked my way, so it's valid. Real. Alright, I'm gonna make rice. I don't really know how to make rice in a pot. I've always used a rice cooker, but we don't have a rice cooker, so. We have basmati rice. Okay. A cup of rice. Fighting for my life, the bag's getting flimsy. Here we go. Are you turning the hot water off?
Yeah, do you need it?
Yeah. Wash your rice, or you'll, I don't know, die. past turn while I figure out what to do next. You'll, I don't know, die. It kind of takes time to cook. More water. It says, Google says a cup of rice, 1.5 cup of water. Is that not right? I miss having a rice cooker. I doubt anyone's died from eating unwashed rice unless their unwashed rice had some nasty shit in it. Which, some people out there, possible. I guess this pot, I don't have like an in-between size pot. Ooh, this is giving me a sensory ick. Oh, very nice. Oh, it's stuck to my fingers. Robert, it's pissing me off. I don't like this rock. That's so not gonna be enough of a pot. You think 2 cups of water? Mix it with my fingers because I'm a monster. You just can come away and go over here. Do you cook it on high? Do you cover it? I have so many questions. Okay, so this will take like 20 minutes to cook. It says to add a little bit of olive oil. Good enough. Oil. Okay. And salt. It said salt. I think it said salt. Did it say salt? It says optional salt. I don't consider that optional. Can I add in all the spices I would in a rice cooker? I hate cooking rice on a pot. This doesn't feel right. And I would add in some garlic powder. And I would add in some... Oh, this has a cover on it. Never mind. No onion powder. And some black pepper. I feel like this needs to go in a bigger pot, I'm not gonna lie. Because rice like doubles in size, doesn't it? But I don't have a reasonable sized pot. I either have huge or what I'm using. Whatever, I'm not gonna use what I'm using. Fuck it. I'm gonna just sit here and hope for the best. Hopefully that's fine. Okay. Salmon time. Let me show you what we're doing. Let me make sure you guys can see. don't want to touch this. Ooh. I fear this will call for 2 pieces of parchment. And a spoon. Lock in, gang. We're adding the marinade and then we're wrapping this up. I'm not really a salmon with skin on kind of girl either. And this does have the skin on. That should be plenty. Cool. Sorry. One sec. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up the mic. Looks good already. Ooh, girl. Just you wait. And we're gonna fold it. Oh no, some of the juices are leaking. That's okay. Not a big deal. One more piece of parchment. Next. And our final piece of salmon. Oops. Oh, get out of the bowl. Get out of the bowl. Oh. Okay, I feel like I'm actually fishing here. What the fuck? Wonderful. So the garlic right on top of this one. Perfect. Cool. And now once again we go for the fold. Go for the fold. I'm gonna fold it this way this time. Am I like breaking the mic? Do you guys need me to lower the... Do you guys need me to mute? I'm gonna mute. Done. We've got 2 little salmon pieces, and they're all wrapped up in their little parchment paper packages. And these will go in the oven for 12 minutes. So I don't want to throw them in yet until the rice starts to like boil. So, in the meantime, we do a little bit of cleanup. Need a lid. Pew, pew. Oh my god, you guys, I haven't even started my pink Monsty. At 9:30 p.m. Delish. Delish. And move this out of the way. Find a container for a bell pepper that I kind of just want to finish chopping the seeds out of. Whoop. I'm still stuck on the topic of pedophiles. It's actually crazy to me how like how normalized some levels of like pedophilia is to me. Can I talk about that? Is that like an allowed thing to talk about? I remember when we were in high school, when I was in high school, and I was 16, and my best friend was just turned 16, and I was like 16 and a half. I'm like half a year older than her. And she's hot. Like, she was an attractive girl, and she still is an attractive girl. But when we were in high school, she had like really big tits and like a really big ass. Like, really big. And everywhere we went, like, grown men were all over her. I remember we went to an Icelandic festival with her family, and we were just walking around by ourselves at night, and we walked by like a bar with like a patio outside, and some dude called us over, and he was like, hey, and he like cat called her, and he calls us over, and he goes, those girls in there were saying you're a butterface, you should come in here and prove them wrong. And we're like, first of all, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, oh, it means you're like attractive from far away but not up close, and you're obviously very sexy. And we're like, okay, ew, well, we can't come in there, we're minors. And he's like, really? Well, in that case, maybe I just take your number and we meet up later or something? Ew. And all of his friends are like hearing him, the girls are hearing him, and like no one says anything about it. I feel like when I was 16, I didn't know how to deal with that, right? Because I'm a child. But like now, if I saw that happening, I'd be like, ew, like I'd say something about it. I'd be like, that's disgusting, you're a pedophile. You literally were just told that they're minors, and you're like, maybe I'll get your Instagram, we'll talk later. Ew, brother, what, you can't get girls your own age? Dude, the audacity, bro. Ugh. Shit makes me so grossed out. And that's so normalized. Because I hear guys online all the time saying like, oh, if she looks older. But if she tells you she's a minor, I don't give a shit if you're attracted to a 16-year-old. If she looks like she's 30, I don't care. But to pursue her is what's weird. That's like, those are inside thoughts, you know? Keep that one up here, big boy. I think it's weird to be attracted to a minor, but like, you're not hurting anyone ultimately, as long as you don't act on it. But as soon as you act on it, I think you're a fucking freak. I don't care if that's like just hitting on her, you're still a freak. Seniors targeting first-year high schoolers. I think it's pedophile behavior too. See, that's a hard one because it's like they're also minors, And when they're like 28 and 24, it's not weird, but I do think it's weird when someone's like just turned 14 being pursued by an 18-year-old. That's weird. It'd also be weird for a 14-year-old to be pursuing a 10-year-old, you know? I remember a guy that was my age that we all knew, who's part of like our friend group. He started dating a girl who was like an exchange student at his high school, and then he graduated, and he was like 21 dating a 17-year-old. No, 20 dating a 17-year-old, I'm sorry. And I remember all of us were like, that's fucking weird. What is he doing? He's being weird as fuck. Like, all of us were talking about it. We all thought he was weird. None of us were like, oh, like, how good that he's happy. We were like, weird. He's weird for that. We looked at him different after that, you know? Okay, cover the pot. Oh! Wait, the water's like disappeared. What the fuck? I feel like I need a fork. Can I say something else that I think is controversial? This one might be more controversial. I think it's less. I don't know. I don't think this is a weird thing to say, but there's a demographic of people that would not like me saying this. Oh, I don't have a lid that fits this pot. Spectacular. Well, this one will have to do. The more I get into like K-pop and I like watch like K-pop meets and stuff, like the fan meets, I think it's weird to have a 30-year-old man. Oh, you got auto-modded. Karen, I'm just gonna make you a mod, by the way, if I knew how. Never mind, I don't know how. I'm gonna make you a mod after this if you're cool with that, since you're here often. Don't sit on your uncle's lap when I was a kid. Why say this to the child, not the uncle? At least she was kind of looking out, though. Like, I feel like I'm going to kind of give it to her. Her head was in the right place, at least. If she was telling you not to sit on a man's lap. Like, that's almost like I'm actually kind of okay with that. But, yes, she should be also saying it to the uncle. Like, you know, like, don't have her sit on your lap. Don't allow that. That's not appropriate. But, like, good for her for not letting you do it either. Because a lot of these problems, like, you can have, like, a wonderful family, right? But a lot of these issues happen inside the homes, even with people who think they have wonderful families who would never do stuff like that, you know? And giving awareness to a kid is wrong. No, I'm with you on that. I don't know, I've had a chat with my younger sister too, but I don't know. I tried to make my sister aware of like danger outside of the house because she had a bathing suit that didn't fit right, and she's 9. Like, she's old enough that like now she's not a baby. Like, it's cool when like a little baby run around on the beach naked, right? We don't care. But when it's a 9-year-old, you kind of have to, even though you have nothing developed, you still have to kind of be dressed, right? And her swimsuit had her top, it was too loose. On one side, the strap was wrong, and it was revealing her. and she didn't want me to tie it up with a strap. I told her, you absolutely have to. Like, we are going to tie this up with like an elastic band. We're going to tie the strap tighter. And she didn't like it because it was giving her like sensory issues. And I was like, no, it's a non-negotiable. And I didn't want to like fight about it without explaining why, because she kept asking why. And I was like, well, there's like people out there that are like not nice people. There's people out there that prey on children and will just eat you up because you're so adorable, you know? And so to make sure that they're not looking, even though it's not your fault that they're looking, we need to make sure you're covered for your own safety. And I would not elaborate further than that. But like, she's aware of stuff like this too, you know? Like, the weirdest thing to me is like my little brother and my little sister are like aware of what a pedophile is because of Diddy, by the way. Like, it runs rampant through their school. Like, my little brother makes Diddy jokes all the fucking time. He knows what a pedophile is now because of this, the mainstream media. Because they're exposed to TikTok and stuff. Their whole group is, right? So it's not even like that was her first time hearing of it. I was gonna say though, I think in the K-pop communities, I'm just gonna start a timer for the rice. And I'm going to throw I've started a 10-second timer. Ugh. Okay, 10 minutes. I'm going to throw the salmon in. Bang. Yeah, the kids these times are exposed to so much. It's insane to me. It's genuinely all because of TikTok and stuff, by the way. The kids are online way too young. They have way too much internet access. I think in the K-pop community, it's weird to have, like, these K-pop idols are not young anymore, right? Like, a lot of them started out, like, 17, 18, 16. I feel like this is burning. I'm gonna turn this off, actually. And just have it be on the heat still, but covered. Yeah, that's cooked. These are like 30-year-old men. They're like K-pop idols. And at fan meets, I don't know if you've seen like fan meets from K-pop groups, but they're like 30 plus years old. Like Jackson Wang too, man. He's like 30, 31. Even Stray Kids, their oldest member, is almost 29. It's their leader, Bang Chen. He's the same age as me. We were born in the same year. It's weird that they're like sitting across from like 16-year-old girls at fan meets. I already think the parasocial thing is really weird, where like they hold hands at fan meets and they look lovingly into each other's eyes and they call the fans their girlfriend. They do all this fan service. I think that's kind of weird because you're like, there's some people out there that are kind of like mentally not all there, right? And like, while you don't see this fan every day, this fan sees you every day, right? So she has a one-sided relationship with you. That's what parasocial is, right? It's having, like, this would be, Carrot, the same thing if, like, you were obsessed with me, which, like, why would you be? But, like, if you were, right, like, you watch my content, right? You're watching me stream. You can see what I look like. I don't know what you look like, right? So, like, it's almost different because we do talk, like, back and forth like we're doing right now. But, like, imagine, like, you never talk to this person. Like, imagine I never talked to you. You always watched my content. You're gonna, like, form some type of attachment eventually, right? And, like, there's mentally ill people who have that on, like, a times 10 level, right? Where, like, they're obsessed with you. Like, now they care more about your well-being than their own, right? And all they know is you through this screen. So you get this with, like, K-pop idols where they have these fan meets with these people. They're already obsessed with them. Saseng, something like that. And they, like, hold hands, they look into each other's eyes, they touch each other's faces. Some of them I'm looking at and I'm like, I'd fold like a lawn chair. Like, I'd be asking, what are we after that? Like, there's ones where, like, they're like, tracing the hands on, like, they're, like, Like, I'm, like, watching, like, Hyunjin from Stray Kids. He's, like, tracing, like, patterns on girls' hands. He's, like, holding their hands and shaking them. He reaches for their hands. He's looking into their eyes. He's saying, you can tell your mom that I'm your boyfriend and that you're my girlfriend. I'm like, some of these are 16-year-old girls. That's what's weird to me, is that some of these, it's already weird when it's an adult to, like, a certain extent. Some of these are minors. You're holding the hands of a minor and, like, flirting with her, calling her your girlfriend. That's weird. It's weird. It's weird that we let minors go to fan meets for K-pop and, like, have grown men hit on them, even if these grown men aren't into them, right? They're not. They don't give a fuck. Like, they're just here to get paid. It's their job. But it's still weird. In any other dynamic, we would call this predatory, right? And it kind of is predatory. I'm not saying I don't like K-pop. Listen, I would go to one of these, whatever. But we would call it is kind of predatory. You're like, here, I'll be your boyfriend and you'll be my girlfriend, even though I'm, like, 13, 14 years older than you, and you'll pay for that experience. You know, like, in every way, shape, or form, it's weird. 18 should be the age limit. There should have to be an 18 and up thing. I 100% think so. That cannot be good for, like, a 15-year-old girl's mindset either. Like, you have, like, a 15, 16-year-old girl who's, like, already kind of, like, mentally not all there, and, like, she already is, like, in love with this guy and convinced she's gonna marry him. Like, I remember what it was like to be a teenage girl who was, I'm really prone to parasocial behaviors. I'm someone who's really prone to being parasocial. And I have to, like, keep myself on, like I have to remind myself not to be parasocial with, like, people online, because I'm very parasocial. Like, I just, like, have deep empathy for people, and it makes me, like, form attachments with people that don't have attachments to me, right? So, like, you have to be aware of that, but, like, I remember being, like, a 14-year-old. I remember when I was, like, 14, no, let me think, I was in grade 7. I'd have been, like, 12 or 12, I think. I think I was, like, 12. And I remember looking at my mom in the car one day, and we're listening to the Justin Bieber album, and I'm like, Mom, I was 12 or 13, I think I was 13, actually. I'm like, Mom, I know Justin Bieber's 2.5 years older than me. Would it be okay if I dated him? Would you be okay with me dating him? Like, if Justin Bieber liked me, even though he's 2.5 years older, would you be okay with that age gap? And I remember her looking at me, and to her credit, she took a beat, and she went, I would allow it. And then she turned her eyes back to the road. She's like, I'm not engaging and I'm not shaming. She just had to take a beat to be like, are you fucking serious? And then turned back around. I had no business at that age being at these fan meets holding Justin Bieber's hand. That would have changed my brain chemistry. I'd have never been able to date. Tweets about Jungkook when he had a rumor. He had a girlfriend. Fans would tweet, give me my money back, you owe us, and stuff. Yeah, it's weird. You paid to go. I don't know. Like, did you think these people really think that they have a chance? Like, these people really think that he's gonna, like, see them and be like, that's the one for me. Like, girlfriend, no. This is like a rich multi-millionaire who's, like, famous and universally loved by, like, very attractive women, and would have no issue getting a very attractive 10 out of 10 also famous rich person who, like, understands what he goes through on a day-to-day basis and the lifestyle he lives, right? Why the fuck would he go for some, like, 19-year-old broke girl from, like, Connecticut or whatever, you know? Like, it's not gonna happen. Give me my money back. You didn't have a chance in the first place. The Justin Bieber was a universal experience. There were women older than me being weirder than me about the Justin Bieber fever back in the day. The Justin Bieber fever was like looking back, what a wild experience in history. Other than Michael Jackson, have we seen people go this crazy over someone before? In my lifetime, I don't think I've seen anyone go this crazy over a pop star other than Justin Bieber. No, I was thinking pretty obsessively. I was pretty obsessed with Justin Bieber at that age. My friend had a cardboard cutout of him life size, and I remember I wanted one so bad. I was so jealous. I was like, genuinely, I'm staring at her cardboard cutout, and I'm like, Justin Bieber's, like, that should be me playing. That should be me with your cutout. That should be me staring at you. This is so wrong. I can't go on. Do you believe? That should be me. So stupid. I think they have to hide when they're in a relationship, K-pop artists. I think there's a dating ban. Like, they're not allowed to say, because it's bad for business, right? You see the bitches wanted their money back. It's bad for business to, like, not be available because you're selling the idea of, like, actually being able to be in a relationship. K-pop, more than any other entertainment industry, thrives on the parasocial machine. I wanted a piece. I wanted a piece even if it was a cardboard cutout girl. Dude, a little piece of fucking, like, cardboard would have done it for me. That's all I needed. I probably would have paid millions for a lock of that man's hair if I had the money at the ripe age of 12. I remember, like, genuinely, like, I went to his concert, and I remember thinking he was gonna see me in the crowd and, like, fall in love with me. I'm like, he just needs to see me. He just needs to lay eyes on me and he'll know I'm the one. I'm in my Justin Bieber fucking t-shirt, like, flat as a fucking board. Listen, I don't have much titty now. I had no titty when I was, like, 13 or 14. When did I go to the concert? I would have been, like, 13 when I went to the concert. There was nothing there. Nothing there. He's, like, dating Selena Gomez. I'm like, he'll know it's me. He'll know I'm the one. He just has to see me. No. I'm just an open book. I'm just here to share my embarrassing stories, my embarrassing secrets. Things that Batman couldn't beat out of others, I will offer freely. Took a shower in case Justin invited you backstage, as you should, right? You're, like, putting on your best perfume. You're, like, doing your little winged eyeliner. You're like, he's gonna see me. And just in case. You're, like, shaving your legs at, like, 13. You're like, just in case he wants to feel. Just in case. It's ridiculous. And I proceeded to be like that until too old. I think, how old? When I was in grade 10, so like 15 or 16, I went to a Marianas Trench concert. I also thought that the lead singer of Marianas Trench was going to see me and fall in love with me despite being twice my age. I almost got my tongue pierced just because he had his tongue pierced. And then his favorite cereal was Corn Pops, so my favorite cereal was Corn Pops, and he wore red Converse, so I bought red Converse, and those red Converse were my personality for the next 2 years. You start seeing him as a person instead of a fantasy, it's like, I do not allow myself to become, like, really invested in, like, other people now, unless they're, like, close friends and stuff, because I am too parasocial. Like, I know I fall for that shit too quick. Keep yourself on a leash, you know? I'm a mentally ill individual. No, I don't think I would do that anymore. I think now I'm icked out by celebrities now. I find celebrities icky, you know? Like, the whole culture around, like, I don't know, it icks me out. When people are, like, really obsessed with celebrities now, it kind of grosses me out. I'm like, that's just a person. I don't even, like, see it as a fantasy anymore. I'm like, that's literally just a dude. It's so funny now that I'm out of high school, and I see, like, people obsessing over celebrities, and I'm like, these are dorks, by the way. Like, the people you see that are, like, hot and famous are theater kids. Like, these were people getting bullied in high school. These are, like when you see, like, Leonardo DiCaprio in his prime, and everyone's like, he's just so perfect. That was a theater kid. He was one of the weird kids in school. He was the weird theater loser. I was the weird theater loser, just so you know. I was also the weird theater loser, so I'm allowed to make fun of them. I'm a theater kid. But like these are like the weird kids in school. These aren't the popular kids in school. These are the kids that we made fun of, and then they grew up and they got hot and they got famous. Oh my god, I don't understand the obsession with Kim Kardashian. I don't get it. I don't get it. She drives me nuts. And I love the Jenners. Kylie and Kendall. When I was like 16 through 18, I wanted to look just like them. Like, I got the Kylie lip kits, which sucked, by the way. The very first Kylie lip kits were awful. I remember struggling to do my lips with those. I wonder. Oh, I've had the salmon in for like 2 minutes too long. Hope that's fine. I'm gonna rip it open right away. Otherwise it'll keep cooking in there. If you're trying not to burn myself. Kylie lip kits still exist. They've gotten better, apparently. Lots of K-pop artists are introverts. Hi, King Cobra. How's it going? Yeah, I definitely think they are. I know, there's one in Stray Kids that I really like. And he has, like, really bad anxiety. And you can see him, like, there's, like, videos of him, like, leaving events because he's having, like, panic attacks. And I'm like, is he, like, do you think this dude was popular in school? No, he can't talk to people. He's not perfect. He's literally just a dude. I am feeling better, but I'm still sick. You can probably hear it. But I do feel a lot better. Thank you. Yeah, the salmon is supposed to go in for 12 minutes in the oven, and I threw it in for like almost 15, so that's my bad. Well, let's plate this shit up. At least you can talk, unlike the other day. If I stopped talking, like when I woke up this morning, I couldn't really talk. It's only bad when like I first wake up and I haven't been talking yet. I was singing a few minutes ago. Not well, but I be singing. And as we know, I have not been able to sing for a few days, although I continue to make efforts. You people worried to get better, please. See, you parasocial people. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's plate this hoe. Whoop. Fresh out the pot. Oop. I want to play Wild Rift. But I don't want to demote from Diamond and not be able to get back before the end of the season. I want to end the season in Diamond. So I'm just not going to play, I think. Get my ass boosted, stay there. What do accounts reset to? What's the lowest, or what's the highest that accounts can reset to? Like, I think even people in, like, Sovereign reset to Plat, don't they? Or do they reset to Diamond? bring this one over here. Oh my. Gregusi delivered. It fucking delivered. Well, thank you. Feels good to be diamond, even though I barely earned it. Okay. Problem is, how do I get this one out of the pan? This one's like long boy. We got snake over here. Oh, it's breaking. Oh, it's hot. Jesus. Fuck. Yeah, that's good enough. Cool? There's our salmon. Might as well go back to where you started, Emerald. No! Maddie! You gonna come have some salmon? Come try it. I need an objective taste tester.
The cat's right there.
Unfortunately, she can't eat this.
Salmon?
Garlic.
She didn't touch her what food she eats.
Yeah, it is known.
She's eating her dry food in front of me. Yeah, you waited until I came in the room to do it too.
It is known.
I will eat you.
Whoa, eat the salmon instead.
You are not being nice to me. Love me, we eat food. And you say, yum yum. Yum yum. You on my shoulders?
Chat! How do I show you guys this? Salmon with mango salsa. I present to you. The light's kind of killing the vibe.
When you turn these lights on, the above.
Did that help? I don't think it made it much better. Anyways, there you see. Very nice. There you see. Very nice. Alhamdulillah. We shall eat salmon. I still don't know what this means. If anyone knows, translate. I see words on the internet and then I don't know what they mean. I just say them.
Fish means like please stay wood.
I thought that was a different one. There was, I don't know. Alright, grab a fork. Grab 2 forks. Saw you heal Max and try your hardest. Thank you, I did my best. Ambare, whichever one you want. You should get a knife too.
A knife? I'm expecting my salmon just melt. Yeah, like this.
Oh, not the hydrate.
Mmm.
Wow, here's that Wild Rift guy. How's it going, black coffee?
Salmon is really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it just melts in your mouth.
That's the salmon on papillote difference. If you make it in parchment, it traps all the moisture in and it makes it really, really soft and it always just falls apart.
Salmon and avocado go so well together. For what reason?
Salmon and mango go really well together.
But like in sushi too.
This one tastes really good. It's actually a tiny bit spicy. I'm surprised you're like not complaining.
I haven't noticed that.
Oh, really? Harmony, I know you don't eat fish. You have to try the mango salsa. You have to try the mango salsa. You can put mango salsa on fucking anything, man. I usually add tomatoes, like seeded tomatoes, to the mango salsa.
So, if you're vegan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Harmony's not vegan, she's vegetarian.
yeah, vegetarian. Let's say you're vegan, right? And the fish.
Did you get a haircut today?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the fish, like, by accident, falls on like off the water.
Falls
Like on a
off the
rock.
water?
Yeah, for it, I would assume would be falling off the water, and it falls like on a rock, and it dies right before you get there, so you can't put it back in the water anymore. Aren't you allowed to like cook it? I feel like it'd be a waste not to.
Harmony, you're the vegetarian answer. I think she just doesn't like fish and meat.
Yeah, but still, are you gonna just waste this and give it to someone else? Like there's no one around.
Then I think, yeah, it goes to waste. That fish was gonna die in the water eventually anyway. You just throw it back in the water and let the other fish eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, be real with us. Where's the physics here? Very flat earth minded.
It like fell off a waterfall.
Into the water.
No, it missed and hit the rocks nearby. See?
No, it's dead, Harmony.
No.
He says he found it dead.
Couldn't take it to life.
He
You're
couldn't
there.
give it CPR. The CPR actually killed it faster.
Like you're there a second too late.
He tried to give it CPR and the CPR killed it. He broke its rib. As all good CPR does. Remember, guys, when you're giving CPR, it's the only time you're allowed to legally assault someone. Do CPR.
But like all the other fish in like the lake are also
No,
vegetarian.
no, no. It hasn't been sitting in the sun rotting. You
No,
showed up.
literally, you showed up the second it died. Like
You
were
watched it die.
Yeah, like you were running to it full sprint, everything you could do, and just as you got there, it just died.
It was like it was doing like the Magikarp splash, right? And then it just beep, it flatlined. We need Katie in every house. For what purpose? To be annoying? I serve the purpose of being rather annoying. Feed it to a bear? Queen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeding a bear. I'm staying away from the bears. As a Canadian who grew up camping, I'm not going anywhere near a bear.
Have you seen a bear?
Yes.
Like in person?
Yes.
Like not at the zoo though.
Yes. We had dumpsters up the lake. And the bears would like raid the dumpsters. The bears would also come into your lot and you would have to sit in your camper and yell at them until they went away.
I don't know if it did.
And they do eventually. They're pretty scared of you.
I'm pretty scared of them.
They're black bears in that area. They're quite small. If you yell at a black bear, it'll like 9 times out of 10 run away.
How about the other one time?
You die. Oh, I still don't like fish.
The Bear King.
To honor its living, I'd eat it. Carrots with you.
One time I called polar bears volley bears. But like I was trying to talk about polar bears.
Even better than that, when we were living in a small town, he started going out for runs every morning down one of the side paths that's like right on the edge of town, and there's like a forest right on the edge of town. And it's not very common, but once in a while, a wild animal will make its way into town, and you know, like either a poacher will kill it, sad, or the local authorities will come and take care of it when they track it down. I didn't tell him when I found out because I knew he would stop going for runs. But on the exact road at the exact time that he usually goes for his runs, there was a black bear just walking down the road. It was spotted outside of the nursing home. And it was like the day he didn't go for a run. And I was like, nope, not gonna tell him. Not gonna tell him or he's never gonna run again.
Can you imagine if I casually met that bear?
It was removed from town like the next day. They wouldn't tranked it.
Well, I was very, very young, thank you.
Can you eat mine?
Hmm?
Can you eat mine too?
I'm very full.
I don't like
I'll eat
salmon.
tomorrow. You don't like salmon?
You can put it in a container. Volibear will kill you. Royal will say Ari when he sees a fox. Everything a League reference.
No, I don't.
Real. But he beefed me when I called a rat Twitch.
I mean, that is so crazy.
It's crazier than calling a polar bear Volibear.
Well, no, because it's in the name too.
Oh, that's gonna be gross when you microwave it because of the fruit. You should have scooped the fruit off.
Well, this I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe
microwave fruit.
cold. Maybe I just take the salmon out, microwave the salmon. I'll figure it out.
Good luck. He fucking said the rat was hiding, and I said it was Twitch. And he has the audacity to say that's crazy. I'll actually fight you right now.
The difference is I didn't do it intentionally. I mistook the word polar with volley.
So it's okay for him to be genuinely stupid, but you're not allowed to be funny.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
Harmony, remember to remind me to add you to my close friends story on Instagram. Look at this. Look at what happened today.
Why are you beefing with me so much lately?
I woke up this morning and my cat was staring at me. Look at this. She wouldn't look away either. Like, this went on for like almost 10 minutes. Aiden the goat, thank you for the follow. This went on for like, not 10 minutes. This went on for like 5 minutes where she just stared at me and she wouldn't look away. She wouldn't move. And before you're like, she wants to be fed, she had been fed. She was thinking about genuinely fucking murdering me. She was plotting, she was scheming. She's bonding with me. It doesn't feel like we're bonding. It feels like I'm afraid. Actually, the way I would stare at your husband right now. You could take him, Queen. You could take him. I'll give you the gloves. You two can fight. I feel like if you want to resolve differences with people, for this is going to be an ADHD type of story. For Christmas, like 2 years ago, or was it last year? Let me think. Wait, I have a video of this. We played a game where we had water in our mouth and we were playing rock, paper, scissors. And if you spit out your water, you lose. And whoever lost at the rock, paper, scissors got slapped with a tortilla across the face. And it was me versus my aunt. And I'm like, this would be such a healthy way to resolve your differences with someone. And just smack each other with tortillas. Take turns, like, literally slapping the shit out of each other with, like, tortillas. Hang on here. No, hang on just a damn minute. There's this, too. That's my brother and sister. And Mario's. He is, in fact, a tree. Here it is. Okay, like me and my aunt literally just hitting each other with a tortilla. She wraps it up like a fucking baseball bat, like a rolled up newspaper, man. And she's about to hit me with it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like put it down. You can't do that. You have to like open tortilla. You're not allowed to like roll it up like a newspaper, you psychopath. Okay, my brother was like, that was like 2 years ago, I think. My brother was like 9 at that time. Not 11. And I said also Mario's. It's a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and Mario's. The 6'5" one was not my brother, even though we look alike. Okay, look. And then we do rock, paper, scissors. Are you guys whoever wins gets to smack the other person with it? How about you make each other laugh? Yeah, no. Yeah, you smack. Mom, Dad. And then, but you can't laugh. Yeah. You have the last person to keep the water. I want to spit the water on you. That's hilarious. The last person to keep the water in their mouth is the winner. I feel like the person you can't laugh. You can't laugh. Oh,
why would they laugh? What's funny about it?
Coming out. I told. See, she gets it. I said you guys are also competitive. Just wait. Because you rolled up at the back. Like, this is a bad combination of people doing this. She was right. She did. This did end up with me getting hit by like actual knuckles. That's how this ended. I got hit with knuckles. There's too much light. We just hit each other already. I'm not gonna make y'all watch the whole video. That ends with me getting absolutely rocked in the face. Cause she had she just like balled it up a little too much, and I just caught like the tail end of her knuckles. And I literally was just like, what the fuck? She's like, I feel like I hit you there. I'm like, you did. You did. You feel correctly. I did. You did hit me there. We got covered lights in this bitch. Look at this. For the longest time, there's like 3 lights up here on this bar area, and I couldn't figure out where the light switch was. I looked for this light switch for ages. I couldn't find it anywhere. Varios couldn't find it anywhere. And then one day his mother-in-law came up. No, my mother-in-law came up. And I was like, where's the lights for this bitch? And she's like, they're literally in the cupboard. I've told you guys this. Who puts a light switch in a cupboard? How am I supposed to see it there? I feel like it should be like on the wall. Oh. Anyway. Well, that was the cooking stream. So glad we could all be here. This was a lot faster than most of the other cooking streams. This was a much simpler recipe. Much simpler. So, yeah. I don't really know what to talk about with you losers. I mean, sorry, with you guys. We'll never see a cooking stream again. No, you'll see a cooking stream again. Just, not for a few more months. It's gonna be a while. I'm gonna miss you guys. The food looked delicious. You know, considering I don't like salmon, it's not that bad. This is the one recipe I don't really mind. Definitely still the mango salsa. Oh, Harmony. The recipe, I don't really measure anything. It's like the juice of 1 lime, the skin of 1 lime, like the... No, it's not in the skin. That's part of the salmon. In the mango salsa, it's 1 mango. I do 1 avocado. I do half of a red bell pepper, like a big one. It's like however much red onion you feel like. I did a whole one today, but it was like a small one. You can add garlic. I usually add like half of a whole seeded tomato. And then the juice of 1 lime. Like 2 tablespoons of chopped up fresh cilantro. A sprinkle of salt. I did a sprinkle of chili flakes today. That's it. That's the recipe. It's very simple. Mango, bell pepper, avocado, red onion, garlic, salt, lime juice. Straightforward. So, try it, enjoy it, love it. I'll stream at some point when we're gone. Garlic too. Yes, I did 1 clove of garlic, minced. The recipe that I originally found, like way back in the day. Again, you guys know I don't really follow recipes. I just kind of like take inspiration from multiple. But I found a mango salsa recipe in the bathroom stall of my gym. They were trying to promote their app, and I was like, that looks good. And I just went and looked up a bunch of mango salsa recipes, and a bunch of them call for garlic, and a bunch of them don't, so I guess you don't need garlic. Some of them call for tomatoes, some of them don't. I like adding tomatoes. It adds a little je ne sais quoi, a little some, you know? Yeah. Most of them don't call for salt either, but I like a little salt. Otherwise, I think it's too sweet. It adds a little something. Something to break it all up. Oh, and cilantro. I didn't say that in my final recap. Yeah. So, I'll stream at some point while we're away. I'll do like, I don't know. I've said it a million times. Trying like 7-Eleven snacks or something. We'll see. Something short. Just to say hi. The most ADHD recipe I've ever heard. I mean, you're not getting anything but ADHD from this page. This is an ADHD safe space. You're safe to be ADHD here. And yeah. Anyway. Cilantro and onion and bell pepper and mango and garlic and cilantro and bell pepper and chili flakes and a little bit of salt. No, I didn't say cilantro. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Let me think here. I keep, like, when I end my stream and I raid someone's channel, I keep the last couple. I used to, like, find really good ones just by luck. Because I go to similar or smaller channels. And lately I've been going to people that, like, have sound issues. So, like, they don't have mic, their music's all fucked up. I'm not trying to send you to people with, like, fucked up sound. Anyway. Still doing a Wild Rift stream tomorrow? Yes, I am. So, tune in for that. Hopefully I don't demote from Diamond. That would make me sad. I'll log off the second that I do. Anyways. Love you. I'm like talking to you guys the way I talk to my cat. I'm like, come here, chat. Come here, chat. Come here, chat. Come here, chat. Don't be scared. Come here. Chat, I've got a treat for you. Come here. Come here. Right here. Oh. Chat's eating out of my hand. It's eating out of my hand. The chat is eating out of my hand. Look, they're eating. Oh, I think I'm scaring chat. Oh, chat ran away. All right, freaks. Bye. I'm gonna go raid a channel. So, anyways.